and welcome back to Simply Forex, the channel dedicated to you, the trader. We want you to be successful in the markets. So guys, I'm going to give you some gold every day. I'm going to let you know which currency pairs I'm looking to trade and which direction. And I'm also going to let you know which news that you must be aware of. Alright, so if you like these vids, then please subscribe to the channel and like and share. So let's take a look at the chart and what I'm potentially going to trade today.
So it's the 3rd of November, guys, and I'm looking at selling pressure on the Australian dollar. So I'm looking at the Aussie dollar, Canadian dollar, the Aussie dollar, US dollar, and the Aussie dollar yen, all shorting these markets. So let's start with the Australian dollar against the US dollar. So as you can see, guys, this large bearish day candle, I think price can get down to the psychological level of 7,400. Let's look on the hourly chart for my execution. All right, so we've got two areas of resistance here and here. Okay, so all I'm looking for, guys, is a bearish candlestick pattern and take my trade back down to the low. All right, let's have a look at the Australian dollar, Canadian dollar. Let's look at the day charts. So again, a large bearish candle. All right, I think price can get down to 09150. I don't think this will happen today because the Australian dollar against the Canadian dollar is a slow moving pair. But let's have a look at my execution on the H1. Yeah, so I'm looking at this area of resistance, bearish candlestick pattern. Please check out my candlestick pattern video, and then back down to the lows. All right, and the last one on the Australian dollar is the Australian dollar Japanese yen. All right, so daily candle, yeah, similar picture to the others, large bearish candle. I think price can get back down to this level here, 84.11. Let's look on the H1 for my execution. So again, looking for a bearish candlestick pattern in this grey area and then back down to the lows of 84.53. Two other trades I'm looking at today is the New Zealand Japanese yen. Let's look on the day chart. So again, this is heavily correlated. The New Zealand dollar and the Australian dollar are heavily correlated. So this looks very similar to the Australian dollar, Japanese yen, but this is actually the Kiwi. Again, I think price can come down to 80.20, 80.20. All right, I'm seeing this blue line here as a target. Yeah, so let's look at the execution on H1. So yeah, I'm seeing this grey area here as an area of resistance. Candlestick pattern, a bearish candlestick pattern, back down to the low. And finally, guys, I'm looking at the pound against the Swiss franc. We was looking at this yesterday, and I still think this is bearish. Yeah, we had the large candle, large red bearish candle on 2 days ago. We had this candle, but it still has a wick on this green candle to show rejection. Okay, so I'm still looking to short this. Let's look on the H1 for execution. So if you remember on my yesterday's analysis, this area here, this grey zone here is now an area of interest. So if we see a bearish candlestick pattern here, I will look to take it down to the lows. Or if price retraces to this grey area, again, bearish candlestick pattern back down to the lows. All right, guys, so they're my trading ideas for today. Let's have a look at the moves. Okay, so Japan is on holiday, so it might be quite a quiet Asian session overnight. First news of interest is at 9:30. Two pieces of PMI data coming out of the UK. So if you're in that pound Swiss franc trade, this will be of interest. 2 3-star ratings. We've got Lagarde speaking, the head of the European Central Bank. So this will affect the euro at 10:15. 12:15 GMT. We've got US dollar data. We've got non-farm employment change. So this is obviously big news as well. 3-star rating. And then we have more data out of the US at 2 o'clock and 2:30 GMT. We've got manufacturing, non-manufacturing PMI, and oil, news about oil. And then later on at 6 o'clock GMT, this is the daddy of all news. We've got the Fed interest rate decision. Okay, so this could move all of the currency pairs, not just the US. This will affect all currency pairs. So yeah, maybe don't be in a trade when this news comes out. All right, so or at least be very aware of it. Okay, guys. So yeah, that's all the news. Yeah, huge news coming out later, 6 o'clock and at 7:30. So keep an eye out for that. I hope you have a great, profitable trading day. See you tomorrow.